And yes, my production efficiency cap is 110% now. So it is entirely possible to get your efficiency over 100. Interesting. Good to know. Yeah, I know, the support equipment thing is a problem. I think actually what I could do is this. Another line of support equipment. And then this. And I'm going to reduce the importance of those guys. And increase the support equipment so it doesn't lose efficiency. Like I think the motorized has been. Alright, so Serbia's halfway. Slovakia has capitulated. New England is actually holding up. The Socialist Republic of America. Which I find hilarious. Maybe Canada's going to be okay. Not sure, because that's going to be a far wider front. Oh, Union of Britain's like resorting to try to bomb me with planes now. Cheat. How close is Austria to capitulating? Pretty close. Serbia's... Oh, actually, no, Austria's not. Which is kind of bizarre, considering this is Austria at this point. Belgrade just fell. So that's going to be Serbia, at which point it's then just Austria. There it is. So let's see what we can do without coming in behind them here.
Pronto, signore.
They're about half trained. Ooh, another big fight. Fun to watch. Fun to watch their fleets just disintegrate as soon as they get spotted, basically. What is it with you Italians and making claims on our land? So it's clearly rightfully my land.
Attento.
Has been for centuries. There goes Romania. Oh, sorry, Hungary. I can read. And then modern Panzerschiff. Go.
Ordini.
Bulgaria wants to build on my land. They're so grateful that we actually came to their assistance. And Britain down to about 200 ships. From what was it, 400? We've done a fair amount of damage. I think it's fairly safe to say that we've done our part.
Ordini.
Just rightfully Venetian. I mean, he has a point. As I said, they've been ours for centuries. Greek and Croatian? That must be Illyria. What flag is that? Yeah, Illyria. Oh, we finally sank an Austrian ship. Huzzah! Whoa, escorts. What the hell? Okay, apparently the escorts got themselves into a little bit of bother. Please tell me you're getting some more Ironsides. No. Damn it. Vienna's now under attack.
signore.
Move this to there. Yeah, that's better.
Pronto, signore.
Keep your eyes on the prize. And now we're starting to take a little bit of attrition. So we should be a bit careful here. It's just Austria that we need to destroy. Germany's now lost 16.6 million. Good grief. 500,000 still remaining. Still Japan that seems to have done the majority of the damage. Third, second, fourth. Not even top 5. Second. Fourth. Fourth. Third. Third. And fourth. Not bad.
Prendete la mira.
Ah, technology. Marvelous. We could get more of those, but I think what I want to do at this point is blitz the armor. Upgrades for the ships. Belgium to Greece. Yes! Belgium has been amazing this entire game. Oh, wow. Remember to secure Dalmatia and Lica while I'm there. I've already got claims on them, which I think means they will go to me. This is going to be a very interesting piece, though. Like, I'm going to need to remember to take another look at the participation. Qing was second, really. Oops, wrong one. This is the one that matters. And I'm third with 12%. Doing my part. Has it fallen? No. It's under heavy attack, but it has not yet fallen. Alas. Fast battleship sunk. Not too shabby. Now that is a resplendent Bulgaria right there. Doing well for a bunch of Neapolitan farmers. Yeah, it's going pretty well. We're so close to Zagreb at this point. The more pressure I can put on them from this side, the less likely Austria is going to be able to put up a fight. Never seen Austria versus the Reichspakt before. How did that happen? I couldn't tell you. I don't know. It's something that just happened completely out of the blue. Might have had something to do with the fact that they owned a bit of Italy, which is clearly not their Italy. My Italy.
Comandi.
Mordred happened. There you go. So yeah, the Italian Federation owned the northeast, which was about as industrially strong as the rest of Italy combined, and that couldn't be allowed. So I justified and declared war to retake and liberate that from the terrible Austrian grasp. And there was much rejoicing. And we pretty much flattened Milan in the process, still being repaired.
Ordini.
And now we're just trying to finish off Austria so that we can go and invade Britain. That'll be a lovely day out.
Pronto, signore.
You guys are almost trained. Good. This is taking so long.
Mantenete le distanze.
How much manpower am I at? I'm still like 7% away from my maximum. So that's nice. We sacked Milan like Venice did Constantinople. Oh, I didn't. I did it with the massed artillery. There was nothing sacking about it. I just flattened it. You're trying to hide behind those walls? Well, what if there are no walls? Ha ha! Ooh, we got Mountaineer and Adaptable. Very nice. Train penalty reduction plus 50. Go on then. Alessandro Pirzio seems to be getting pretty good. Still looking to get an invader so we can get the river crossings. No, not invader. Engineering. Oh, here we go. Austrian outskirts. There goes Zagreb. Illyria's capitulated. I got a bunch of stuff. And then it's literally just Austria. Everything else has fallen. And the attack on Vienna is actually going pretty well. Is this actually going to me? I'm the one with a claim on it. I'm there. Oh yeah, I am. Sweet.
Pronto, signore.
So I'll let them die for that land. Damn it, sank another destroyer. Bloody Austrians have done way more damage to my fleet than the British have. Milan is now supplying all of Italy's need for gravel.
Formazione.
Vienna's falling. There's a lot of pressure being put on Vienna right now. Oh, speaking of pressure, I should probably move my air forces. Should, I think, be everyone. Power's doing a fair amount of damage, actually. Don't know that it's necessarily mine, but it's air power. Come on, take Vienna. Take Vienna! Oh yeah, and how's the mechanized situation going? 500. I think that's enough for another mechanized unit. Oh yeah, 2 of them in fact. Sweetness. In fact, you know what? I'm going to make it so that the Praetorians are just full-on mechanized. Oops, motorized, mechanized. Mech. Mechanized, 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 and mechanized. Did I invade Britain? Not yet. I wanted to take out Austria first. And in fact, I should do a save here because we are about to capitulate all of this. And then I can focus on the Union of Britain once more. So, participation. I have 14%. Germany is actually only on 38. Russia's done 5. Bulgaria's done 3. Belgium 4. Qing 9. Ukraine 7. This is the wrong thing to look at. So Russia is 7, Bulgaria is 4, Belgium was 4, Qing was 14, Ukraine was 9. So again, Ukraine deserves some territory here. Yeah, the Brits are super entrenched, but I think that if I can take Ireland, and I'm relatively confident I can do that, then we can get in. How is Austria not dead yet? There's like nothing left. Oh, they retook Vienna, that's how. I'll laugh so hard if I manage to capture their fleet while it's in repairs. Ooh, lost a couple of destroyers. You guys are currently being repaired, so let's stop you chasing after people while you have none of your dreadnoughts. I thought you did do some damage. Now please tell me that you... 321. Got a little bit more Ironside. Little bit. I'd have cut them in half.
Pronto, signore.
$700 motorized short, 1,200 support short, 600 heavy tank short. Everything else we have lots of. I think I can probably tone down the amount of artillery I'm producing as well. Well, we already did that once. Let's tone it down, it's fine. A lot of green bubbles here.
Sì, signore.
There it is, cut in half. So we'll go after the naval bit, and then we'll let the Germans go after the
Attento.
naval bit.
Formazione.
Meanwhile, you guys are almost trained. Well, we spent the time well, I would say. Well, there's certainly a tidier Balkans there. Belgium, Bulgaria, and Ukraine. still love the fact that Belgium took Greece. I might even just give them Greece because it's so hilarious. How did I learn Man the Guns naval system, especially for Kaiserreich? I never played the naval game because it's so intimidating. Just because it interests me, so I spent the time to kind of learn it. And it's intimidating, but it's not difficult. Like, the main thing you've got to consider is that different naval orders overlap. So, for example, you need to send out recon fleets. Then when the recon fleets find someone, they'll call in the strike fleets to do the actual fighting. So then it becomes more about the composition of recon fleets. Like, what do you put in a recon fleet? Well, something small and fast, so they can cover a lot of ground very quickly, and something with high spotting, like destroyers or cruisers. How many? That's kind of up to personal taste. Then strike fleets. What do you put in a strike fleet? Well, something which consumes a lot of oil, because the strike fleets will stay in port until the recons have actually found something to attack. So capital ships are usually a good thing for that. So carriers, battleships, battle cruisers, not destroyers, dreadnoughts, stuff like that. And then the other important thing to know is a magical number, and that's how many screens you have versus capital ships. And the magic number is apparently 4. So you need to have 4 screens, which are either destroyers or light cruisers, to every capital ship. So for every carrier, 4 destroyers. For every battleship, 4 destroyers. And so long as you know those ratios, then you should be okay. And everything else is relatively self-explanatory, like escorts, which is the convoy escort. Well, it escorts convoys, destroyers. Convoy raiding, it raids convoys. Something fast or submarines. Naval invasion support, that one's a little more difficult because you need something which is fast enough to actually defend convoys, so destroyers, but then also you need big guns because they can support you with shore bombardment, and that requires heavy weapons, so dreadnoughts or battleships. I'm using Kaiserreich terminology here. But the main thing to realize is different orders overlap, like the recon and the strike fleet. Recon finds the enemy, strike fleets, then comes in and smashes them. Alright, seriously, Austria, how are you not dead? This is all that's left. 3 provinces. 5 provinces. Nope, it is 4 provinces. Because these guys are apparently not dead yet.
Signore.
This is an enormous pocket, actually. 22 Austrian infantry divisions alone. It's because they own Vienna and Graz. This is like my last stand at Poland, but more irritating. Am I allied with Germany? Yes, I am. Okay, that's dead. Am I seriously going to have to just flatten Vienna? I'm going to have to just flatten Vienna, aren't I? So be it. You're forcing me to do this, Austria. And let's get mechanized 3s. Participation's going up and up and up.
Comandi.
How are my losses? 800,000 total. 400,000 in this war still. They've actually done very little damage to me. More was done by communist France. Not more, but more like comparatively for the gains. 41 million dead against 31 million, yeah. Like, Germany alone's about 20 million at this point, 17. And that's not including against Russia. So Germany probably has reached 20 million killed. Which would basically suggest to me that I'm going to be on my own when it comes to taking on Britain. They're still alive! Oh, get in, New England. How much damage have you done? What? 1.3 million kills by New England. Good grief. New MVP. It used to be Belgium, now it's New England.
Ordini.
900 soft attack. Ouch. This is why Austria is bad. They don't even know how to surrender proper. Apparently not, no. Here goes Graz. And then it's just freaking Vienna. Ah, come on. Fall of Vienna. Habsburg capital is lost. A few days ago, the German army pinned the remaining Austrian soldiers on the banks of the Danube, and rumour has it the Austrian royal family fled while they could. Now the city is completely controlled by the German Empire. Its many artists and musicians living in apprehension of what will become this cultural bastion of Europe. You're lucky it fell to Germany and not to me. I would have just flattened the place. There we are. This is going to be it. Wow, I killed almost as many Greeks as Germany did. And Hungarians. And Illyrians. Don't screw with Sicilian artillery, crikey. Save, good point. I thought it crashed there for a minute. I was like, ah! Right, so participation. I had 16. No, wrong war. 15. Russia has 8. Bulgaria has 4. Belgium has 4. Ukraine has 9. So the Ukraine and Russia should gain about as much as each other. I should gain quite a large chunk. And then Germany most. There it is. Oh boy. Well, obviously Italy and Dalmatia are going to be mine, so I'm just going to hit pass a bunch of times. Thankfully I'm getting 900 points per click. So this took rather less time than when Russia fell, so this is going to go to me. Then Germany gets that. I think I deserve Southern Tyrol, Carpathians, Cariola. Then Germany gets all of Bohemia. Ukraine can have Poland. Oh yeah, Bulgaria deserves a big chunk. Well, Bulgaria can get that, because I'm pretty sure that's what they lost in the Bulgarian War. And they can also get the borders of Romania. Ukraine?